This is Policy Pointers, where we explore the world of life insurance and its role in creating a lasting legacy. Today, I have the pleasure and the honor of kicking off an exciting brand new addition to our show, and I'll be your host for a new segment called Policy Pointers, Unraveling Life Insurance, designed to help you learn about and create a lasting legacy using life insurance. So let's get started. Today's topic is going to be different kinds of life insurance. But before we dive into the different types of life insurance, I want to take a moment to make sure that we understand the history of life insurance itself. The concept of life insurance can be traced back thousands of years, but it gained popularity in the 18th century as a means of providing financial support to families in the event of a breadwinner's untimely death. Over time, various different types of life insurance policies were developed to cater to the different needs and financial goals. So now, in our new segment, Policy Pointers, we're going to explore how life insurance can be a powerful tool in creating your lasting legacy. So let's start first by unraveling term life insurance. Many of us have heard of that. Some of this could be brand new for you. Term life insurance is traditionally the simplest and most straightforward type of life insurance. As the name suggests, it provides coverage for a specific term or time period, usually ranging between 10 to 30 years. Okay, sometimes those policies can be 10 years, 15, 20, 25, 30 years is what you're typically seeing on the market these days. If the insured passes away during that specific period of time, the beneficiaries receive a death benefit. The beneficiary on a life insurance policy is somebody that has been designated as the person that is going to receive the proceeds from that life insurance. So when the person passes away, the death benefit, the money, goes directly to somebody called the beneficiary, and they receive that death benefit. However, if the insured, the person that the life insurance is on, they're called the insured, if they survive and outlive that term policy, then that policy expires and no benefits are paid to the beneficiary. Term life insurance is generally more affordable than other types of life insurance, making it an attractive option for folks that might be seeking temporary coverage, such as young families with children, or individuals that have specific financial obligations, that if they were to pass away, they would be not following through on that obligation. So now let's take a shift and move over to whole life insurance. Now, this is one that you've probably heard about. A lot of our grandparents have had whole life insurance. It's been popular for a lot of years now. Whole life insurance provides lifelong coverage. As long as the policy remains active and in force and the premiums are paid for what's due, that policy will never cancel. So unlike the term policy, whole life insurance will last all the way up until the very day you die, okay? And it is guaranteed to pay out. One of the differences between term insurance and whole life insurance is whole life insurance combines the death benefit with a savings component called cash value or cash accumulation account. How it works is a portion of the premium that you pay goes to the true cost of insurance that you're buying, while the excess portion of the payment gets put into the cash accumulation account, essentially a savings account, where depending on the way the policy is set up, that money can grow over time. It can even earn dividends or interest and is used very often as a long-term investment tool that grows over time. Policyholders can access that cash value through things like policy loans or withdrawals. And whole life insurance is typically chosen by somebody that is looking for something that they need to last forever, right? Something that they are looking at beyond more than just a short-term 10 or 20-year issue, where they want to make sure that even into their later years, they have access to this life insurance and the cash value components of the product. Oftentimes, they use it as a source of savings and even additional income streams during retirement. Next up, after term life insurance and whole life insurance, we have something called universal life insurance. Let's take a second and talk about the versatility of universal life insurance and how it can help you shape your legacy. Universal life insurance combines some of the same types of features that both the term and the whole life insurance products have. It provides a death benefit as well as a flexible premium payment option, which allows policy owners to adjust their premium payments and even their death benefit over the time that the policy is active as their life changes. It's a really flexible policy in that you can use it to cover just certain dollar amounts for certain periods of time, and then you could let the policy go. Or it's also similar to the whole life insurance policy where you can use it as a long-term account that you pay into forever. It has a guaranteed payout, including your cash value. This cash value can be used to cover premiums or even access similarly to the whole life policy with loans or withdrawals. The universal life insurance also offers a greater flexibility, but it requires careful management to ensure that the policy remains active and enforced and that the desired benefits are maintained. Okay. The universal life insurance policy is definitely a policy that you have to be a little bit more active in your management, and that the agents have to be a little bit more active in servicing because of some of the flexibility options that you're signing up to take advantage of. Okay. Yes, you can certainly plug and play this policy to a certain extent, but you do have to manage the cash accumulation account and make sure that it's doing what you've designed it to do. So all three of these policies, whole life, term, and universal policies, have some very unique differences and reasons why you might use them. And in some cases, you might even use a combination of 2 or 3 different types of policies to help you achieve different goals. Well, that wraps up our discussion today about the 3 main types of life insurance: term, whole, and universal life. Each type serves different purposes and offers advantages, but they all contribute to the creation of your legacy. Thank you for joining me today on Let's Talk Legacy Policy Pointers, Unraveling Life Insurance. Remember, it's important to consult with a qualified life insurance professional who can guide you into selecting the right type of life insurance based on your specific circumstances. Reach out to us today at Southwestern Legacy Insurance Group, and we will help you create the legacy you desire.